At homecoming each year on the Bucknell campus, the Athletics Hall of Fame continues to grow. More inductees, including this young lady off to my right from the class of 1996, Norine Nadeau. Congratulations, Norine.
Thank you very much. It's such an honor.
You're, of course, part of the track and field program that has been so successful over all the years. You're a big part of that. Very diverse athlete here at Bucknell. You participate in the high jump, the long jump, but also a number of sprints, even the javelin. Were you always that diverse in high school, and did you like participating and earning as many points in particular meets for the team as you could?
Yeah, I did. I think I started as a young age. I played baseball, and I realized I had a pretty good arm in baseball, whether I was in the outfield or playing in the infield. So as I got older and I realized I liked to hurdle and do different things, I realized that I could throw pretty far. So started throwing the javelin like 7th and 8th grade and just continued. I had a great coach in middle school who was also a heptathlete, and so she trained me a lot for those events, and I never got bored doing all the events. So
did you have one? Did you prefer one over another, or did you like them all?
I did not like the 800. That was the hardest event. And even though I held the school record here at one time in the high jump, that was my least favorite event.
But of course, because you were so good in so many events, you participated in the heptathlon during, of course, your whole career. Yeah. But let's take you back to when you participated and finished 5th in the pin relays. What was that like to be in such a historic venue, such a historic relay event, and to be able to participate and do so well that day?
Well, it's funny that you asked that because part of my speech tonight that I'm going to be sharing is as a freshman, I went to Penn Relays and I fell in the 100-meter hurdles, and I finished last. And I guess it was like so special for me to go back as like a sophomore and junior and end up, finishing 5th and kind of made a really good comeback. So I felt as an athlete that said a lot about myself. So I was very proud.
That's so cool. What a neat story. Well, you, of course, also, as we said, participate in the pentathlon. Mm-hmm. Did you have a preference between the heptathlon or the pentathlon?
Well, the pentathlon did not include the javelin, and that was my favorite. So I probably preferred, and I performed better in the heptathlon because it was over 2 days, and it includes, or it adds the 200 meters and the javelin. So I could score. I was a pretty good sprinter, and I was very strong in the javelin. So I guess I prefer the heptathlon.
Of course, you also participated in indoor as well as outdoor. Do you have a preference, either one of those?
Well, it's cold in Pennsylvania, and because we start outdoor track in March, that was very difficult because by the time it gets warmer in May, school's done already and the season's over. So I guess I would have to prefer indoors. It's a longer season and it's much warmer.
It makes sense, total sense. Well, for those folks who may not know, what are you doing right now? Where are you living, and what's your job?
Sure, I'm a 5th grade teacher. I've been teaching for 21 years in Connecticut. I have 2 little boys, or younger boys at home, and I still like to compete. I've done some triathlons and a couple marathons, and so I kind of still have it in my blood, so not ready to retire yet. So.
Well, we're just happy that you were inducted into this year's Hall of Fame. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right. Norine Nadeau, another class of 2019 into the Bucknell Athletics Hall of Fame.